I've learned two things during this trailer. I love me an archer, and I love me a bald lady.
Welcome back to This Week in Gaming. My name is Proxy.
My name is Sarah.
And I'm still not Jeff.
Still not Jeff. Jeff
Still
is
not
still ill, as they will.
Well, not still ill, just ill again. The sequel to the ill.
Frequently.
Jeff's a sick lad.
Yeah.
So, for those of you, by the time you hear this, we are right now in the midst of a live stream to benefit Boston Children's Hospital through Extra Life. And if you want to check that out, you can always hop on over to twitch.tv/YeahDudeGamers and check us out over there.
Actually, you should just pause the podcast.
Pause the podcast.
Right
Check
now.
that
Go
out.
there
We'll
for a
still be
while.
here when you get back.
We're always returnable.
So,
no, not the
only
verb I
if you
was
have
looking
a
for.
continuing on, stuff happened in games, and then we're going to talk about it.
Did it? I want to start with PS Plus games for November because it's officially November now.
You know, I had looked them up, and I didn't see anything that I went, ooh, that.
Yeah. See, October was great.
Because
I haven't looked at them, Sarah. Tell me. Tell me about the games.
You're being me right now. That's what I do to Jeff.
Tell me about the games.
Okay, so for PS4, Bound, never heard of it.
Was that like the movie by the Wachowskis?
Maybe. Until Dawn, Rush of Blood, which is an Until Dawn like DLC, and Worms Battlegrounds.
What? I
Those
saw
all
the
go
cover
together.
For that, and I was my first thought was Earthworm Jim, but then I'm like, this is not
That
Earthworm
wouldn't be
Jim.
no. For PS3, R-Type Dimensions and Ragdoll Kung Fu Fists of Plastic.
Oh, that's my jam.
That it
That
sounds.
sounds all the words that you just
Actually-
used in that sentence sound great to me.
Those words are for sure
It
words.
sounds like it should definitely be related to Parappa the Rappa.
Yeah, maybe it is.
I'm gonna have
I
to
need a
check it out.
game called that, but in the Parappa Rappa style.
And for PS Vita, Dungeon Punks, which sounds pretty cool, and Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse, Episodes 1 and 2. And these games won't be available until this coming Tuesday, the 7th.
Well, what the
And
fuck? It's already in November.
I know, it's
How are they in
weird. They
November?
stagger it every month, so like I think it usually starts either on the first Tuesday or on like the 6th or 7th-ish.
Mm-hmm.
It's really weird how they stagger it, but the games from October are still available
Right.
until the 7th, and then on the 7th, the new games start being available. So that's pretty cool.
Now, do you happen to have the list for Xbox?
I
Do
happen
you?
to actually just like have it on memory all the time.
That's good.
And guess what? These are also very bad. Well, no, okay.
I mean, a couple of them, one of them, you're kind of catching up with PlayStation here.
Yeah. From like 6 months ago, so get on the game. Okay.
Yeah.
Xbox One has Trackmania Turbo, Tales from the Borderlands, Borderlands?
Borderlands.
Borderlands.
And The Turing Test. I thought that was a movie, didn't know it was a game. And Xbox 360 has Nights into Dreams and Deadfall Adventures.
And boy, doesn't Deadfall look like it's some sort of Indiana Jones-ish.
Yeah.
It does. I can barely see it from here, but it does.
None of the Tales from the Borderlands is like everybody knows what that is.
I feel
But, like,
like
the rest
Nights
of
into
these-
Dreams I've seen some stuff on, and I recall it being nightmarish.
The look of the cover art there kind of reminds me of that LSD game that guy made one time for the PS1.
It's real descriptive.
You mean LSD, Linking the Sapient Dream?
Maybe.
Yeah, that was the one.
Okay.
I'm just being facetious.
Oh.
But yes.
Well, then yes.
That would be the one. No, honestly, it gives me a feel like, what is that, Sonic Dreams?
Sonic Dreams Collection?
That's the one.
Oh, God. Can we get that? Can we get that for Extra Life?
I mean, you guys have a very short amount of time to.
What time does GameStop close?
9. So
Fuck.
A little while ago.
Damn it.
What time do they open?
10.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Heck.
Why are those totally reasonable hours?
I don't know.
Speaking of GameStop, they are going to be having a subscription service.
I completely forgot to actually confirm that with Sarah, but
I mean,
okay.
it's confirmed by
my
the
boss
internet.
Sarah, not you, Sarah. But yeah,
It's a thing.
yeah. Frankly, I love the way that they're setting it up.
I like it. Okay, let me explain it first. It's going to be like GameFly, where you like pay a whatever and then you can rent.
You pay a premium, essentially,
Yeah.
for 6 months
It's
in advance.
$60 for a 6-month subscription.
So overall, you're paying about $10 a month, which is
Yeah.
still $5 less than GameFly
Right.
monthly.
Yeah, because GameFly is like $16 a month, I think.
And
Somebody
GameFly,
said. You only
granted,
get-
GameFly probably has a larger library.
They do, and you can get new games, but I'm pretty sure you can only get one at a time, and it's if it's available.
Exactly.
And you could be on a wait list for months for a game you really want.
By
And
the
let's
time
be
you
honest.
get it, you don't even want to play it anymore.
Yeah.
If you want to get a new game when it comes out and rent it, you're hitting Redbox. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Even then.
Even then, it's difficult.
It's
But
like GameFly, kind of. You can choose any used game, play it, return it, and get another used game as often as you want. You could literally do it 3 times a week.
if you can beat a game a day,
Fuck,
you can trade a game
you
a
are
day.
making your money back and then some. The only signups for this start November 19th, and this whole Power Pass, it's called the Power Pass. The whole thing is probably going live sometime in January, and the only roadblocks are you have to be a rewards member, Power Up. Okay, is Power Up rewards different from a pro?
yeah,
Is
there's,
it like
so
the
there's 3
first
tiers
step?
now.
Okay.
There's Power Up Rewards, which is free. You
Yeah.
don't get a subscription with Game Informer, and you get, I think it's like 5% on trade-ins and
Yeah.
save, or something along those lines. It's
It's just
You
them
earn
having
points.
your email, basically.
you earn rewards. I think it's actually, you don't have any percentages. You earn rewards for 1 point per dollar spent, essentially. Or 10 points per dollar spent. I have to do some more looking into it because I haven't paid much attention and I just started there, so I need to know these things. And then Pro is the first level you pay for, which is $15 a year.
Yeah.
You get the subscription to Game Informer for the whole year, and you save 10% on trade-ins, and you get an extra 10% on trade-ins. You save 10% on used any used items. Period.
Which is a good deal.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good, and you get 2 times as many points. So I want to say it's 20 points per dollar spent.
We'll go with that.
So, and then they just released the
The
Power Up Pro Elite, which is $30 a year. Still has the subscription to Game Informer, but you get 20% extra on trade-ins, 20% off on pre-owned,
Yep.
and 3 times the points.
Which, again, worth it.
Yeah. With how
especially
often,
for they tell you how much you save with it, and it's
Right.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's really
one
ideal.
of Jeff's receipts once said like $600 was saved in that year, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
It's
Add that.
crazy, and it kills me sometimes when people I understand that people don't want to get into rewards programs. 'Cause
Yeah.
every supermarket you go to
Has one, yeah.
has
And,
one, and they're like,
like-
sign up for our card, and you need to get points, and you need to do all, and it's like, I just want to buy my food. I just want to buy some grapes.
And
Like,
in
you go to
their
Market Basket.
in their defense, Jeff signed up for an FYE card once, and they literally there was no way to cancel it. There was no way to get rid of it. There was no number to call to turn it off. They would just charge him $13 a month every month for like 4 years until he got a new debit card and they
Yeah.
couldn't charge it anymore. So I can understand
it's-
people's resistance to stuff
Right.
like that.
It's crazy. So basically, though, in order to be part of the new rental program, you have to at least be in, my understanding, on
The bottom.
The basic free
Yeah.
level is
So
having a
basically-
membership so that they have your information on file is basically what it's
so
getting
they
at.
can track and make sure that everything is cool with what you're renting and what
Yeah, that's fair.
you're bringing back. Yeah, it's totally fair.
Plus, I'm sure you get points for the program itself.
Maybe,
Yeah,
yeah.
Because you're spending the $60 on the program, so
Yeah.
I would assume
Right.
you'd at least get points on what you've spent. I can't confirm that yet.
Who knows?
There's a lot of
Yeah.
questions I
it
have
hasn't
to
started
ask.
yet, so we don't know.
But
and obviously, you can only rent in-store discs
right,
at your local GameStops.
only pre-owned, only in store.
not
so
nothing online. So which that makes sense. The
Yeah.
only
So
thing,
nothing new. You can't rent
But
it.
my favorite
Yeah.
thing about it is I've had so many times where I've been in a GameStop looking through the used section, found some fun-looking JRPG and been like, man, I'd love to try that, but I'm certainly not spending $25 on a used game that I don't know if it's any good.
Yep.
Now, I know they have a 7-day return policy, but I'm generally either too busy, forgetful, or what have you.
Yeah.
So, I don't get deep enough into it within 7 days to go back and be like, I'm just going to return this and get my money back.
Yeah.
The only game I've ever done that with was Gauntlet 7 Sorrows, because my 7 Sorrows were buying the game. All 7 Sorrows were in purchasing and playing that game.
That's really upsetting. Yeah,
But
like
the thing I like about the program is you pay the $60 for 6 months. During those 6 months, you rent whatever the heck you want. And at the
Yep.
end of the 6 months, you have the option to renew, or you can keep whatever game you have out. Which,
actually, sorry, you get to pick one of the games that you rented to keep. Not even just the last one that you rented.
Oh.
It's any of the ones that you have rented, you get to keep.
That sounds delightful.
Yeah, so much better than the last one that you
Because,
rented.
I mean, in the long run, yeah, you're paying $60 for a game that's definitely not worth $60 anymore.
Yeah, but if
Because I think the highest I've seen on pre-owned is like in the 50s at the highest.
yeah,
And
and that's
you still
for,
got to play a shit ton of games.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
You
So-
paid for the experience
Right.
to play a bunch of other games, which I think is going to help round out a lot of
Right.
players that maybe wouldn't have tried something, but you're like, hey, I'm
Yeah,
renting.
you might end up finding
Yeah.
something that you would have never picked out,
My-
never paid full
It's
price
an
for.
interesting way
Yeah.
to bring back like the blockbuster philosophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda. Remember when they went out of business though?
Oh.
Netflix.
Oh.
No, they went out of business because they couldn't adapt their business model fast enough
they
for what was
couldn't.
happening.
My only hang up on this, well, no, okay, I have two hang ups. One of them is really silly. The other one is it feels a little gross to rent something sometimes and assume that the creator of that thing isn't getting any money. That kind of feels gross. I always felt that when I was a kid too, like renting a movie from a place and they're getting my money, but like Jay and Silent Bob weren't getting my money. It
Yes-
just
yes and
kinda, but like that's
See, and that ties into my like whole macroeconomic stuff that I'm learning about now.
macaroninomics.
Is the way that things are tracked, like the GDP is tracked, where things only get counted as a sale. Like if you're a developer, you released a AAA game under, Sarah Corp.
Oh, my dream.
And yeah, so you came out with this amazing game and you sold like say 1 million copies. And those 1 million copies are now out in the wild. The only time that counts towards the GDP is the first sale.
The
Yeah.
wild Sarah Corp games.
Those wild. We need to
You've
now bring up.
encountered?
We need to bring up RPG Maker and just make a like trashy I don't even know, some sort of crazy game.
It's just a bunch of grass, and it's like Pokemon style. You just walk through it, and sometimes you run into some wild Sarahs.
That's much nicer than Proxy's idea.
It's like all the different
I
hair
was
colors
trying
you've
to
had,
say-
all in pineapple hairstyle. Sometimes it's just a pineapple
With a face.
with a face and glasses.
Anyway, I think it's
You're
a
welcome.
it's a good idea to
Yeah.
keep up with the times.
Yeah. My other hang up is germs. You can't exactly Lysol wipe a disc.
Sarah's a germaphobe.
I wouldn't worry too much about it. Like it's going to be in the system and then out of the system and in the case. Or
Yeah.
by the time it gets back to the store, that we're not going to take it.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I was just thinking
It's
like
not like renting controllers and stuff like that, which
yeah, I was just thinking like grubby 12-year-olds renting Call of Duty over and over again, and they're just like, I can't. Okay. That's what I was imagining.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on to something I was very excited about. There's going to be I can't even say that. There's going to be another version of the original 2DS. Like the flat one. Not the clamshell
Not the
one.
clamshell
but the flat
design,
one.
but like the
original one.
The axe wedge.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Well, that's what it was compared to when it first launched. It's the wedge design.
It's awesome.
it's lovely.
On Black Friday, Nintendo's going to be releasing a Link Green 2DS.
Yes.
With orange buttons that
I
will
saw
come
it.
preloaded with Ocarina of Time 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saw
And-
it. Want it.
Yes. Like
Cannot
it, love it,
afford
gotta
it.
have it. There's going to be two more. There's going to be a red and white one that comes with new Super Mario Brothers 2 and a blue one that comes with Mario Kart 7. Cool. And these are going to be $80. I don't know if that's the price of just a basic 2DS. I don't know.
I don't know either because mine was a gift.
Yeah, who knows? But I don't think that that's pretty bad. Like, if the original 2DS can still play games like Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Moon without a lot of lag, I would consider that instead of saving up twice that amount for the new 2DS.
I will say I like the look of them. I haven't seen the new ones for Black Friday yet, but like I like the look of a 2DS. I would like a DS that
closes?
folds.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
it having a case is just so big and bulky.
Yep.
And like real estate in my bag is like
Precious.
premium.
Yeah. Where you could just
And you
like,
don't want to have something and worry
Yeah.
about the safety of your screens.
Right, exactly.
That was my big thing when the Game Boy Advance SP came out because we were all in high school and we all kept our Game Boys in our
Right.
pockets.
Yep.
And Troy was the only one who was rich enough to afford an SP and not have to worry about his screen getting dinged up by loose change. Looking at you, Dr. Troy.
yeah. Damn it, Troy.
Damn it, Troy.
Anyway.
All right.
Please tell me more.
I mean, that was it.
Nope, tell me more.
That was it for the Ocarina 2DS and all that stuff. But Black Friday is November 24th.
Boy, is it.
Are you working at GameStop?
Boy, am I.
Oh, God.
I'm not. I don't work Fridays.
Oh, that's going to be real fun. We'll have to come visit you.
Come and get all those sweet
We'll
Black
bring-
Friday deals.
We'll bring you some coffee or something.
Yeah, we'll bring you some coffee.
Oh, that would be the best.
So, usually we like to keep on a rhythm. Fuck that. I'm really tired. We just watched the Shadow of the Colossus trailer, the new one from earlier this
We
week.
did,
Which,
Murder Some
the one
Colossus
from
family
the
trailer.
France
Paris.
Games Week?
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyway, and there were no colossi in it, which really upsets me.
Weren't.
I thought they were.
There's a
gonna
lot of
be.
horse trotting, and don't get me wrong, it looks beautiful, but
Yeah.
I was hoping for some giant stone
If
dudes.
you hadn't, honestly, like as somebody that doesn't play a lot of video games, watch a lot about listen, I'm a little shit here that doesn't know that much about video games. I'm learning. But if I wasn't previously told that that was the Shadow of the Colossus
You
trailer, I would not have known.
Yeah.
I would have thought it was something Legend of Zelda-esque.
Yeah. I would
or
have thought.
some new
Or like
knockoff.
a
Yeah.
knockoff of Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
That's what that trailer felt like to me.
So, I think we need some more trailers.
Yeah, we need give
For
us some of
sure.
the
No, we just need the
Colossi.
game, is what we need.
February 6th, 2018. So, happy birthday.
For those
Oh
of you who
my.
enjoyed the first game, we will be playing. When are we playing it?
You'll have to check our schedule.
We'll be playing it during Extra Life. Feel free to hop over to the Yeah Dude Facebook page or any of our other social media where it's posted. And
Yeah.
it'll tell
Or if you want it
exactly when you
directly,
can come
just
watch.
go on to our website, yeahdudegamers.com/charity,
Yeah,
and our schedule will be posted up there.
Yep.
You'll be able to find it, and it's fun.
Yeah.
Also,
'cause-
feel free to donate. Boston
Yes.
Children's.
Also
Just-
on that page, you can find the button for Extra Life and
Just do it.
help us raise money for Boston Children's Hospital. Feel better about yourself.
8 Legs of
Because
Justice.
you helped kids.
Yeah.
I was just reading the fucking world's saddest thing. It just popped up on my Facebook out in the living room. This 9-year-old kid has a horrible, inoperable, some kind of cancer, and his parents were sending out a blast on Facebook if everybody could send Christmas cards to this address so that this kid can have a happy holiday because he's gonna die before Christmas. And I was
no.
oh no. He wasn't from Boston Children's, but it was another children's hospital somewhere in the Northeast. And I was like,
That's still terrible.
no.
I'm
This
not
is so
crying.
sad.
You're crying.
I know. God.
It's the onions.
Onions.
I stabbed myself in the eye.
It's fine.
With an onion. It was a sharp onion. What do you want?
Okay, Shrek. So we forgot to watch the Detroit Become Human trailer, the new
That's okay. When is that even launching?
one. Spring 2018.
Okay, we have time.
Yeah.
We'll touch on Detroit Become Human in our next episode.
all I know-
Are they?
What?
Are they not human in Detroit?
No.
Are the
No.
So,
you
I don't
remember
know if
from
you...
Detroit not
You remember
to be not human?
the
Kara
What's
trailer.
happened?
Kara, the android girl, where the android girl's
Yeah.
being put together and
Yeah.
then she gets all sad?
Yeah.
Well, the internet loved it.
It's a really good summary. Thank you.
Thanks. The internet loved it, so they were like, let's make a game. And I
In
think
Detroit.
Yeah,
Yes.
for some reason.
Okay.
I think that's just
And-
where she ended up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's just a bunch of androids just living in Detroit. And I think she starts a revolution of androids, becoming more human.
Okay.
Blending in with humans,
I
really.
think, yeah.
Got it.
If you think like Chobits, but
Right.
mixed with
All
the
right.
Animatrix.
Okay.
And
I'm into it.
I think it was at E3 this year that they had a really good trailer for it.
Mhm.
But the main character, instead of being Kara from the original, that this little robot character that I fell in love with, was just this dude. Just this
Ew.
blonde
You were upset
robot
about it,
dude.
okay,
I was
but-
super
Why?
salty about it.
Quantic Dream is infamous for having you play multiple characters in their games.
Yeah, but see, when you give me this, here's this idea. Here's this complete
switch
other
it-
character.
Don't switch it to a dude.
But
Give me
then-
some more leading lady.
Exactly. But I was mostly mad that they gave us this wonderful character and then the main trailer they presented was here's this completely fucking other guy that you don't know who he is. He's just robot. But the new trailer is Kara or Kara.
Okay, good.
So wait,
So-
what you mean to tell me is that basically
It's a
with the first trailer, it was kind of like Star Wars. You thought you were going to get one leading lady, and all of a sudden it's all about this other dude.
Oh, so are you making a Force Awakens joke? Is that what's happening?
I was
Yes.
going to say, which
Okay.
Star Wars are you watching?
Yes, Force Awakens.
I am, in fact, wearing a Leia shirt.
You are? Oh my
am.
God.
Self-rescuing princess.
Rest
That's
in
what
peace.
it says.
Boy, is she.
Rest in peace.
So
We're so sad.
yeah, so that's
Best gal.
stuff.
Sure is a stuff.
Sure is a thing.
Okay.
On the subject of leading ladies, though, I'm going to go ahead and segue that right into, we just, I mean, Sarah and I have watched it already, but I just brought Corey up to speed on the new Last of Us 2
Oh,
trailer.
I was avoiding this.
That,
Blatantly.
oh, nope. Mm-mm.
Okay.
No,
Bye.
I need opinions.
Bye. You
Okay,
have a show.
Okay, so here, I didn't want to say anything during the trailer because I wanted to save it for when we were recording. I've learned two things during this trailer. I love me an Archer, and I love me a bald lady.
Yes and
Sweet.
yes. Yes and yes.
That's my comments for that.
I believe it was Polygon.
Yeah.
That wrote an article that was just like, oh, why do we have to violence in women to sell our games? And I understand the standpoint of you didn't learn anything about this game, really, from the trailer.
No.
It's just incredibly unsettling.
I mean,
But-
yes and no. Like it wasn't until like the end of the trailer that I kind of got a glimpse of what the game is gonna be. Basically, for
If
me at
you-
least, that's how I felt. But this is my point of view of not being a gamer.
Yeah. I think if you didn't know what The Last of Us was,
Right.
and you would have no idea it was about
yeah,
zombies until the very
It was very
end.
much so like a cutscene from the game is what it
Yeah.
seemed like the middle of the game.
A lot of the theories are going around that the woman in the trailer, go watch the trailer because we're going to talk about
Which
the trailer.
woman?
The one that was hung.
The hanging
Okay.
one.
Spoiler alert. Is Ellie's mom. Ellie's like the girl character from the first game.
Mhm.
That's her mom, and this is taking place
6
some-
years after the outbreak.
some
roughly.
few years after the outbreak,
Okay.
but before.
Before the
anything.
events of Joel and Ellie.
Yeah, obviously, 'cause she wouldn't have been born yet.
Right.
That's a theory, and like, I'm open to it. I guess I don't know.
We won't know
I'm
until
not-
Naughty Dog releases
Right.
something on
Yeah,
it. But
I'm not gonna bank on it, but if that were the case, I'd be like, all right. I'll
also,
accept that.
I want to personally touch on my favorite part of the trailer, which was after everything is done and the zombies come out, and then Naughty Dog's logo pops up.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, for the longest time has just been the paw print with Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
They've completely cut the text out of it, and it's just the paw print now.
Yeah,
Was
it's
it different?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't even know.
I don't know if that's just because it was Paris Games Week, or
I
if
don't
there's
know.
just their new MO now.
I don't know.
But
Right.
it's beautiful.
It was good.
I'm a really big fan of the fact that both times that I've watched this trailer, I didn't know if it was real people acting something out
Oh, because
Yeah.
they're known for their mocap.
It was
until
very
And it's-
good.
it became obvious
Yeah.
that it was mocap and video game people.
Mhm.
I'm such a fan of that because it's just getting better and better, and soon we won't know the difference. We won't know the difference between reality and wow,
Yeah.
that's so weird. I didn't even notice that.
Yep.
I'm observant.
Oh man. Anyway, moving on from there. That's our thoughts on the Last of Us 2, the trailer, the
Bald
very
lady
little
archers.
bit that we know about
That's it.
I was
Archers.
also mad.
So good.
I was also mad that was it at E3 also that the Ellie singing with the guitar trailer came out and everyone was like losing their minds because Last of Us Part 2 is finally coming. So the whole time I was watching this trailer, I was like, where is she? Where's my daughter Ellie? I love her so much. Where is she? Where's Joel? Where are they? And they didn't show up.
Ugh.
So I fucking waiting. Okay. You know, I've been against Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon since it was announced.
Cop out names.
Exactly. Also, Sun and Moon came out a year ago. Like, can we relax?
Look, if you're gonna cop out name like that, you gotta wait at least like several years. Like
Even-
a good 5 years at least. You gotta wait.
I would have accepted 2.
Right.
It felt like it was announced right after I picked up Sun.
Yeah, it really was.
They were like, "Here's your copy of Sun. Would you like to reserve Sun and Moon
Yeah.
or Ultra Sun?" And I'm like,
No.
"What?"
What?
Okay, so
I just bought this one.
I've been mad about it for months now. And today I became kind of excited for them because the Ultra Sun and Moon are going to be featuring Team Rocket. I don't know who the enemies are in Sun and Moon regular.
I have no idea.
And some
Not
new
Team Rocket, I don't think.
Yeah. So it's going to be Team Rocket working with Team Plasma from Black and White and Team Flare from X and Y.
I'm suddenly buying this game.
And they're called...
Oh, man.
Team Rocket is my fave.
They call themselves Team Rainbow Rocket.
Ah!
Isn't it amazing?
Help!
It's... Yeah.
Team Rainbow Pop.
It made me really excited. Like, nobody knows what the plot of the game is yet. If it's going to be, like, different.
The plot in the...
The plot of the game is James is fabulous.
James is gay.
Yes. And nobody knows what the villains' motivations are going to be and why these teams are teaming up, especially under, like, Giovanni and the leaders of Plasma and Flare, who you've beaten in other games. Why are they back?
Because they don't die, Sarah. They're children games.
God! These leaders are, like, 16. It's so weird.
Except for
Sarah,
Giovanni, who is old enough to own his own corporation and commission the construction of Mewtwo.
That got deep.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about the movies. Let's not.
No, I was just gonna say
it's time to cry.
We have to have a marathon. Also,
Marathon of tears.
Yes.
Don't
Also,
invite Trent.
Ultra Sun and Moon are gonna have literally. They're gonna have literally every legendary Pokemon.
Ooh.
All of them.
Ooh.
Every single damn one of them.
That kind of makes them feel very not legendary.
It really
but
doesn't. It really kind of ruins it.
To be fair, like having more and more and more and more and more and more legendaries every single game makes them feel not legendary. So I feel like recycling. Are there new ones for this, or are they just recycling? Do you know? You might not know.
I don't know. I don't even know what the legendaries were for regular Sun and Moon.
Right. I didn't
so I'm not 100% sure. Because Jeff has.
It's time to recycle.
Yeah.
Reduce, reuse.
Recycle. Jeff has Moon, I think, and I've never played it.
Not to laugh.
No, because it makes me remember the Tiny Bunny Rabbit game we were going to make like 10 years ago.
Oh, it made me think of that
We're
scene
not going
from
to talk about it.
22 Jump Street, but okay.
Okay. We'll go with that. Anyway.
So, obviously, the legendaries are going to be split between the two different versions of the game, like every other game. So, nobody knows which ones are going to be on which game.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's decision making.
That's always the worst part. Because usually it's like, oh, I want Latios. I'll pick that one.
Right.
But where it's like, I have 50 to choose from.
Is there really 50?
Probably. At this point, I think there's like 800 Pokemon now.
Proxy, Google me an answer. He's typing.
He's typing.
Oh, we've entered.
There are 802 total Pokemon, without including Mega Evolutions and Alola forms.
Oh, they don't count.
That doesn't tell me how many legendaries there are.
It says there are 9 legendary Pokemon that appear in Generation 6. Or
Thanks.
4, or whichever number that was.
Total 50.
Oh, wow.
Good call.
That's a lot.
Okay. Can we talk about how I guessed 50? And then later I guessed that there were 800 total, and I was pretty close.
Sarah's psychic. Let's go buy some scratch tickets.
Let's do it. Okay, Ultra Sun and Moon releases November 17th, so we've got a couple weeks to have some more information roll out. Also, Pokemon. Speaking of the movies, the new movie, I Choose You.
Which I'm really excited to see.
It comes to theaters as a one-time event, and some theaters and certain dates have a special trading card that they'll give you when you go.
So you mean not ours? Oh, is it like, was it the Ancient Mew that they gave out years ago?
I think so.
In the old days. It was either, I think Ancient Mew was one of the ones they gave out, and then I think Entei.
I think so.
Yeah, they had the legendary birds for Pokemon movie 2000.
Right. Yeah.
And I know because Mom took us there 3 times so we could get all 3.
Oh.
Our mother loved them Pokemons.
Oh,
she had her own deck. Do you remember that one time? Was it you or John that flipped your coin directly into the milk?
I don't remember.
I don't remember if it was you or John. It was one of them, and they went to do the coin flip, and their coin it was like a fucking slow motion movie. It literally whoosh 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 plunk right into the glass of milk.
Ruined forever. Yeah. You can go to fathomevents.com. Fathom, like I can't even fathom how cool this is. Events.com. Because it's only specific theaters that are doing it. And the theaters,
of course it is.
There's 3 theaters in our area, a.k.a. our state, that are doing it. There's 4 dates. 2 of those dates have cards, 2 of them don't.
It's time we have to go.
The tickets range anywhere from $10 to $14, depending on which theater you choose. For one ticket, like 10,
Right.
It was like $10.99 for one adult ticket at one place. So not really that bad, but one of the dates
I want to go.
is first 2 dates are November 5th and 6th. Not great for us. And 11th and 14th, which could be, but then we wouldn't get a cool trading card. Also, I don't want to drive to fucking Lowell
I mean,
or Marlboro.
Solomon Pond, though.
Yeah, but that's a shitty mall. IMHO.
I mean, Hampshire Mall, Hadley.
Hampshire Mall.
Yeah,
Hadley.
Hadley. You know where the
Mall.
Quarters is at?
I know.
Oh, it is. That's true. I wonder if they're going to have an event.
Oh God, I hope so. I just
Probably.
I just want the movie. I don't care
I'm
too much
sure-
if I get to see it in theaters. I'd love to, but I
Yeah.
don't think I'm going to be able to afford it or be able to get there.
No.
So, oh well.
$10 for one ticket to a Pokemon movie that I can probably find like a week after it comes out online seems like a bit of a splurge.
You could honestly probably find it online now in
I mean,
Japanese.
mostly you're paying for the
But-
card because you know those cards immediately after are going to be on eBay for like $70,000. That's an exaggeration.
That's probably not an exaggeration.
Yeah, it's probably accurate.
More realistically, they'll probably be like 150 to 300.
Right. I mean, you can't really trust gauging your price worth of anything by eBay because
Nope.
you can ask whatever. I can try to get $200 for my left toenail.
Oh, people want it.
I can charge it. Doesn't mean people are
going
buying
to
it.
buy it.
Nope.
I hate people that do that. They're like, well, this is selling for this on It's not
No,
selling
it's not
for that.
selling.
It's still on eBay.
Right.
Yeah. Like, if you find a bunch of listings that are bidding for that much and people are trying... Like, it's different.
Anyways. Anywho's.
Anywho's, that was all I had. Unless you're super interested in the fact that DC Universe Online no longer has support for the PS3, but it does have support for PS4, and you can port over all your information.
That pretty much sounds like when Final Fantasy
For,
14
like-
went offline for PS3, so they gave me a free copy for PS4.
Yeah.
But I don't pay the subscription fee, so I'm not playing it.
It's like the 10 people that are still playing DC Universe
Right.
Online on any platform. Sorry.
But
Oops.
You gotta port it over.
sweet. Well, that's it for this week in gaming. We got to go and get a whole bunch of systems and everything set up. Again, you can check us out at twitch.tv/YaDudeGamers. Make sure to follow if you like us, because we will be starting to get more regular with our streams in the future.
Yep.
We're even thinking about bringing this podcast live so we can get more interactivity with
Yeah,
you
that
guys
sounds
and bring
fun.
you the news
It would have been really...
live.
Sorry.
It'll be a fun time.
It would have been really cool to do this podcast live tomorrow morning, but fuck if I'm going to even have any kind of brain cells tomorrow.
Oh, God,
We
right.
don't know how to brain in the
No.
morning.
I wonder what we're going to be doing right at this moment tomorrow
That's a really good
when
question.
someone's
Good-
listening.
good
Hey,
question.
if you're listening to this right as it comes out, send me a message and tell me what we were doing.
Leave it in the comments. Let us know.
Or that.
Yeah, or you can message us on our Twitch stream. Either way, stop by. It's bound to be a good time. And until next time, game on.
Game off.
Thank you.